They said that when you go through cancer, everything changes. Everything changes. 4 years ago, I was a teacher. 4 years ago, I owned a house. 4 years ago, we had family, like dad, mom, you know. Cancer came. We don't have a house. I mean, we have this one, but it's not ours. I don't work. Dad is not around anymore. So everything changed. On September 2nd, 2009, she was riding her bike, and I just heard a big scream, and I ran outside, and she was on the floor. I just remember her leg being so swollen, like swollen. They did the x-ray. It was a 12-centimeter tumor. We didn't know it was a tumor. We just saw like the leg with the black circle, like that big one on her bone. So they said she needs to have surgery. We need to put a plate and screws because it's the femur. That's the only way to put it back together. So okay, and once she's open, we can do the biopsy. On September 17, 2009, the doctor called me, and he told me the results was osteosarcoma, and never heard of that. Never. He explained me it was bone cancer, and that she needed to go to another place because it was a rare cancer, and more because she was only 7, and she was too young to have that kind of cancer. So that's when we moved here to San Antonio. They explained us that she will get 6 chemos. After the 6 chemos, she will get a surgery. This case was remove part of the femur and place this thing right here. But this surgery, they only do it at MD Anderson. So that's when they transfer us to Houston. So she had the surgery over there. So she finished. She finished on July 13, 2010. So we thought we were done. So we had like a dinner, right? When she got out of the hospital, we had dinner, and we were like, yeah, she did it. And she did it. And for 8 months, she was okay. On March 2011, we went for a follow-up. So when we were there, the lady said, Mom, I need to talk to you in the other room. I knew something was wrong because when there's nothing there, it's just fast, you know. Once they take their time, you're like, oh, something's going on. So she told me that they need to do a biopsy on her leg again because there was another spot, and they just want to make sure if there was something there or it's just like the reflection or something due because of what she had. So we stayed an extra day. They did a biopsy, and they said, I'll call you once we know the results. So I drove back to San Antonio, 2-3 days here, and then I went to H-E-B, get our groceries like everybody does, and they call me. And I didn't want to answer because if they were calling me, it was because they found something, right? If they don't call. They just don't. They just wait for the other follow-up or the other 3 months, you know? So I answered, and it was Dr. Lewis. the one that did the surgery, and she told me that cancer came back and they need to see Hiromi as soon as possible. And because it came back on the same leg, that the only option there was to take the leg. So she went in, and like I said, she had her leg all the way up. It's a hip dysarthric. It's, like I said, like a Barbie. That's the best way to describe it, like a Barbie. And I told the nurse, just, I want to see her before she wakes up. Because I don't want her to see me crying. So I need her. I need to see her. And so she can see me. Okay. And they called me and she said she's still asleep. So she won't hear you, just wait. But you know, like she's laying down with covers, you know. And I took the covers so I will see her. And the leg was gone. It was just like, it's just a leg. But it was my daughter's leg. So when she woke up, I was okay, crying, and so she said, "Have you seen my leg?" And it was, "Yes." "And how does it look?" And I said, "Well, it doesn't look like nothing because there's nothing there. You want to see it?" And she was, "Yes." So she just went like that, you know. She was in bed, so she just went like that, and she was like, "Okay, that's it." And I was like, "You want to touch it?" And she was like, "No, that's fine." When something's coming, they have like the papers like next to the when you do the appointment. Mm-hmm. So you just go and grab, you know, like, oh, there's gonna be these, and okay, so you just grab it. And then I heard about the dancing marathon. Oh, we'll call. Like, let's go. And then the fashion, let's call. So that's how we ended up here, I guess. Because I always like I said, you never know what's going to happen. You just want them to, don't be thinking. And you, like parents, you just want to do something. Like, please get me out. I mean, I have to think of something. And see some kids that made it, because you want to. What can I do so she can be okay? What can I do for her to be in this 70% like the other ones? Mm-hmm. I know it's nothing. Like it's all in God's hands. Mm-hmm. But if she's gonna be happy and strong because she sees another girl same as her and she can see nothing's gonna happen, I'm going to take her to the girl. Trust me, I'm going. On June, last day, so in Houston they have a bell. So they get to ring a bell when they done. And they give her a diploma. I have her in her room. I'll just bring it. So she got to ring her bell. And because the bell is like right there in the waiting room. So everybody that is waiting to go to see the doctor. So everybody starts clapping and, you know, hey, congratulations, you finished. And we've seen other kids finish, and we're like, oh, someday you get to ring that bell. So we got it. We got it on June 1st. So she got to ring her bell. So this will be her second year, cancer free. I know she has her limits. She won't be able to run. She will always walk a little funny because the prosthetic legs never be the same. So she always will walk a little funny, you know, like with the limp, or some days she will want to wear it, some days she won't. But it's my daughter. and she went through a lot, and it's just one leg. After cancer, it's just one leg. So she's doing great, and she danced. Kind of weird, but she danced. She stands on the leg and then she moves, and then move the leg the other way and she moves. So you just got to get used to it.